there. Tonight we are at this beautiful campground. It's called Sky RV Park. We're in Kanab, Utah. So this is about 4 miles from the town of Kanab, where you can go into restaurants and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, we're kind of out here in the middle of nowhere. It is sunset time right now. You can see behind me, it is just beautiful, beautiful countryside all the way around us. This campground is just set in a perfect setting. Then to add to it, the owners who opened this campsite in August of 2020, so it's fairly new, they made the campsite or the campground spread out in such a way that all of the campsites are so far apart from each other that as you're out here in the middle of this beauty, you feel like you're kind of all by yourself, but kind of in a community of people at the same time. It's a beautiful setting for a campground. I don't have enough good things to say about this campground. It's beautiful. So the owners are just wonderful people. They stopped to check on us when we came in. The communication has been fabulous. After I booked it today, before we came here, they sent me a text just to make sure that I didn't have any questions. I checked in online. They told me where to go. It was wonderful. They gave me all kinds of suggestions of things to do in the area. Very personable. They're out and about. They live here at the campground and they're just wonderful. So as far as amenities go of the campground, if you have children, just so you know, there is no playground, there's no swimming pool. Those are the two things that ours always looks for. But there's some really cool stuff. They have this place that you walk out to, and they've got a dig pit where they have found bones of all the animals, you know, from out here, and they put them into the sand, and then they have shovels and the kids can dig and find treasure in the sand. Really fun. They have a kids zip line, and then the other activities they have, you can rent these like mini Jeeps and take them out through town or wherever you want to go, and they have electric bike rentals at pretty reasonable rates. So there's a lot of things to do around here. The Wi-Fi is really good and cell signal is fabulous. I have Verizon, 4 bars. It's wonderful. You wouldn't think that out here in the middle of nowhere, but it's been really, really great. Up in the middle of the campground, they have kind of a little community gathering area. They've got a coffee bar and they have sodas and water and things that you can purchase. And they have a grill there. And I know that once a week they have kind of a social night for people to get together. So that's really a great thing also. So all of the driving areas, all gravel. Sites are very level. We had no problem with our 40-foot fifth wheel. We wheeled right in here and we were level as soon as we stopped. It was beautiful. So there's no actual fire pits for a wood burning fire. Here in Utah, that's kind of hard to do because it's dry and so windy. But they do have the propane fire pits at each campsite. And then you can rent the propane tanks from them for like $6 a day. But they do have one at every campsite. But we're going to swing around here and show you what also they have at every campsite. You have this just nice little covered area over. You get this little table, a table there. The camp chairs are ours, but you have the 2 tables in this little covered area, a butane lighter, just kind of a nice little, just added touches that they do that are so great. We really have loved that. So as far as proximity to things, this isn't super close to anything, but it's close enough to a lot of things, which could make this a really great base camp for things in northern Arizona and southern Utah. We're about an hour from St. George and Zion area. We're about an hour and a half from Horseshoe Bend. Tomorrow we're going to go hike a slot canyon. That's about an hour away from here. You're about 2 hours from the north rim of the Grand Canyon. I know we're just south of Bryce Canyon. I'm not sure how far, but anyway, it's a good like hub to make a lot of day trips and to see a lot of things in this area. We paid, I think, around $65 a night for this site for full hookup, 50 amp service. A little bit higher than what we normally pay, but we love the campground so much and the beauty of it. I feel comfortable in paying that for it. And I will also say it's pretty new and it's getting rave reviews all over every website I've seen. And so I think what's going to happen, they only have 18 sites here because they've spread them out so beautifully. But I think what's going to happen is if you want to stay here, you need to get it booked right away because I think that this place is going to take off. People are going to find out about this really cool gem in the middle of southern Utah.
For the laundry, you do not have to put coins in. You can Venmo them the money and it is $2 to wash and $2 to dry. So guys, at this campground, they have a nice fenced-in dog park. It's not much, it's just a little area with a bunch of bushes. And then over here, they have a covered seating area for the humans to sit while their dogs run around and play.
So we're staying in our RV But they also have some great tent sites right back here behind me. So that is also an option. This would be a beautiful place to come and do tent camping. Okay guys, look at this shower, okay? It's got this like beautiful shower here. Then you have the shower head, and what you can do,
So you can bring it
you
out
can take it out here.
and have a little outdoor shower.
You can put it right up here, and you have a little private area here for an outdoor shower. That's pretty cool. So overall, I don't think I have anything negative to say here. And would I stay here again? 100%. I would absolutely stay here again. One of the things that I like most is their attention to detail, and the little things like the fact that they do a covered area in the dog park. They recognize that the southern Utah sun in the summertime is hot. So everywhere that there's activities, whether it's the community area, the sand dig pit, the dog park, at your site, they provide cover because it's just hot in the sun here. And so that's just one of those small things that they do that I just really appreciate that they do to make your stay more comfortable. So I would 100% stay here again, and I highly recommend this to anybody.